Tola on her shaky-shaky legs. "Don't mind that Odidi boy," she says. "Wait till you tell your friends at school about the diamonds. You will be a celebrity." Tola does not want to be a celebrity. She does not like everybody looking at her. But she does not want to be called a liar either. That is much worse. Mrs. Shaky-Shaky looks past Tola toward the stairs. "Before lockdown, I used to come down from my room every day," she says. Tola nods. At least once a day, Mrs. Shaky-Shaky came down to talk to whoever was around. She would sit on the outside steps, and everybody who passed would stop and talk to her. "Now it is too hard," Mrs. Shaky-Shaky continues. "My legs refuse to cooperate." Both Tola and Mrs. Shaky-Shaky sigh. What problems there are in life. Then Mrs. Shaky-Shaky smiles at Tola. "Go and eat," she says. "I am going up to my room to rest. You go and enjoy." So Tola goes and sits with Dakpo and 3 young men who have moved into a room together on the bottom floor. They are Dakpo's new friends. Tola eats moi moi and chicken and corn with them, and her party mood comes back. "What is that old lady doing?" one of Dakpo's friends asks. Tola looks up. He is pointing at Mrs. Shaky-Shaky. She is still at the bottom of the stairs. She keeps raising a leg towards the bottom step, but it is too shaky to land there. "She is trying to go to her room," Tola says. "So why not just go?" the young man asks. "Her legs are too shaky," Tola explains. The young man smiles. "What she needs is professional help," he says. The young man goes to Mrs. Shaky-Shaky and picks her up. Everybody's mouth drops open. But before anybody can shout, the young man has carried Mrs. Shaky-Shaky to the top of the stairs. "My friend's job is carrying sand from the bottom of the lagoons." Dakpo laughs. "We are professionals at carrying," one of the young men announces. At the top of the stairs, Mrs. Shaky-Shaky's head is waggling so fast, Tola can hear her false teeth clacking. "Thank you, young man," she says at last. Everybody cheers. Everybody except for Grandmommy. "Anybody can carry," she says to the young man. "Bags of sand are one thing. People are another. Did you ask if she wanted a lift before you scared the teeth out of her head?" The young man hung his head. "Sorry, ma. Sorry," he says. Grandmommy sucks her teeth and turns away. Dakpo looks worried. On Monday, Tola goes back to school. She leaves the apartment with a smile on her face, but she comes home with her mouth turned down. "What is it?" Grandmommy asks. "Nothing, Grandmommy," Tola answers. "Nothing, Abby?" Grandmommy looks disbelieving, but she hands Tola a plastic container without asking any more questions. "Help me take this food to Mrs. Shaky-Shaky," she says. Tola takes the plastic container and walks down the corridor to Mrs. Shaky-Shaky's room. Mrs. Shaky-Shaky greets Tola. "I cannot go down anymore," she says. "As of today, my legs are too shaky. Now my friends must come to me." She pats Tola's head. "And here you are." She smiles. Tola nods, but her mouth refuses to smile. Mrs. Shaky-Shaky offers Tola a biscuit. Tola chews and swallows as if she is eating a dried-up piece of old stockfish. Mrs. Shaky-Shaky looks worried. "Something happened for school?" she asks. Tola opens her mouth to say, "Nothing," but instead she bursts into tears. Mrs. Shaky-Shaky waits for Tola's tears to slow down before she asks, "What is wrong, my small friend?" "Nobody believes me," Tola wails. "Nobody at school believes I worked for the diamonds. Now they are all calling me a liar too." Mrs. Shaky-Shaky pats Tola's hand gently. "I believe you," she says, "and I am sure that your grandmother does. Does she not?" Tola nods her head, weeping. "Well, that is two," Mrs. Shaky-Shaky says. "Two people who believe you, and I am sure you can count more, if you like counting." Tola snips back her tears. She definitely likes counting. Then she hears Grandmommy shouting down the